Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. Alright, this creation kit tutorial is going to be on something that is a real problem when making houses in Skyrim. This particular problem has plagued modders that make houses in Skyrim, and anytime you place a building in the exterior world, there's Navmesh issues, because what will happen is the NPCs, if you just place the building and say, okay, that's good, what will happen is the NPCs will run at the building because they're following the Navmesh, and then they'll sit there and they'll be stuck on the building because of the collision, and then all of a sudden they'll teleport through it. Well, thanks to our friend Jen Cave, who mods Fallout 4, she's come up with the fix for this. Now, she made a tutorial on how to do this on her channel, on how to do it in Fallout 4. And I was kind of curious if this would work in Skyrim. And I tried it. First I tried it when using Skyrim's Special Edition Creation Kit, and I wasn't very successful because I hadn't figured it out yet. But now I figured it out, and I found out that you can actually do it in Skyrim Legendary Edition Creation Kit too, which is a very, very good thing. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is have your mod loaded up. I have a mod I'm working on. I'm working on a bandit dungeon. And we're going to go ahead and go to my cell here. I happen to have a location already set, so I can go to reference here. I've clicked on view reference, and it is loading up. Yes to all on the errors. Okay, okay, and there's my COC marker. I put it right up on the top of the place here, and this is a model that I built. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meshes all put together. I built it in my warehouse cell, and there is a door inside in the back here. We'll go ahead and look at that if I can find it. Okay, here we go. Right here. Here's my door. This is a load door that's going to go down into a dungeon. Alright, so I've already flattened out my area and retextured and did all my landscaping and everything, so that's cool. Now let's go ahead and open up the Navmesh here. You want to click on this here fancy little button here. Let me move this down so you can see it. It's right here. And it says Navmesh Mode. So we're going to go ahead and click on that, and this, you'll see this here. These are the Navmesh bounds. This is what we're trying to keep intact. Now, to do this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just select any piece of Navmesh. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and then I'm going to flip underneath of it. You can see that this piece is selected. Now, to cut this out, what I want to do is I want to go around. I've went around, and I've placed vertices here, like this one here, like this. And you can see where the vertices are as opposed to the building. And I've cut it all, basically I've cut it all out. I've cut it out with vertices. I haven't done anything else because I wanted to show this to you guys. So this is fairly easy. You just go ahead, select the Navmesh here. You have to actually go around and place your vertices and cut out, use the vertices to make the line around the structure. So now that I've got the line around the structure, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select all of the nav mesh that is inside of my structure. This one and this one. I just gotta make sure here. That one, and we got one right here that we gotta select. Now I got some more up here, and I'm gonna want to go ahead and select all of these nav meshes. Just like this, and I'll keep working on it. If you get to the edge, and you can see here that I'm gonna have to go ahead and zoom in. You might want to turn off this button here so it doesn't select the line, so it just selects the nav mesh. I'm going to go ahead and keep working on this here, so give me a second. And I'm holding control while I'm doing this, so and right, and we want that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and we'll go ahead with this one, and this one, and this one. That should be about what I'm looking for. Yes, sir. Okay. Now it's actually a lot simpler than I first thought. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom out here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to the nav mesh column in the in the toolbar here, and I'm going to go down, and I'm going to, now that I have all these selected, I'm going to click on move selection to separate nav mesh, and it will move it. I got this error here. I just ignore it. Now you can see that it is highlighting this nav mesh. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go up here, and basically what I'm doing is I'm coloring this in. Oh, I see what I did wrong here. Yeah. I remember. I'm going to go up here like this, and I am going to hit finalize, the check mark here. And you'll see it puts a blue border all the way around my structure right here. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to select all the nav mesh again that inside this border, and this is the easy part because it only, you know where your edges are. If that happens, just hit undo. Oh, I see what I've done. Okay, yeah, this is still fine. I accidentally moved it, but that's fine because when I do this, what's going to happen here is I'm going to just grab these out like this. All right, I got, I believe I have them all. Yeah. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to push delete. Just like that. And I'm going to go back up, and this border is still here, but that's all right. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click finalize. Like that. And I'm going to shut that off, and I'm going to save that just as it is and let it save. Don't worry about that. It's just part of the thing. We're going to open the Navmesh back up, and you'll see that there is the Navmesh is cut. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to want to take and raise a couple of these up, because I'm going to re-Navmesh inside of this place, so that I will be able to take followers in there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move these all up right here. And this is just to move them up off the ground, out of the ground for right now, so that I can attach them. Because the Navmesh is actually a little bit under the ground, which is fine. I mean, that's not really a big deal. I got those moved up now. The ones here, I'm just going to push F there. And I'm going to select here and push F. This drops them to the ground. Push F. And I'm going to push F. There we go. Now, I want to Navmesh up inside of here so that followers will follow me around. So I'm going to select 2 of these here, and then I'm going to hold control. I'm going to hold control, and I'm going to put one right there. Let go of control, and I'm going to go ahead and select 2 of them, and just one right there. Now this part's easy. It's just building the Navmesh up like this, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to Navmesh around inside of the structure, and then I will see you in just a quick second. Okay, we got this Navmeshed all inside. Let me show you what I did here. We'll get inside here. We got Navmesh in front of the door right here. This is, I got to turn that off. I got Navmesh in front of the door. I Navmeshed all the way around, and it's a simple fact of Navmeshing all the way around. It's easy doing it like this because you've deleted the Navmesh under it, but the game will recognize it as part of the Navmesh, because you can see that here. Let's go ahead and click on that, so you'll see that there is, it only recognizes the vanilla Navmesh. And this actually, once you finalize your Navmesh, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll finalize the Navmesh, and it recognizes it all as a vanilla Navmesh, even inside of here now, because it's connected to the outside. So everything's cool there. We'll go ahead and finalize one more time, just like that, and we'll save our file. Now guys, make sure that you make backups of your plugin before you start doing this, because if you screw up, you'll lose a lot of work. So before you start doing these cuts with the Navmesh, make sure you back up your plugin in a separate folder on the desktop or anything. So if you screw up, you can always go back to where you were at. Okay, let's go in game and see how well this works. Alright guys, I am out near here. I got 3 followers with me. I got Raytasha, Tori, and Katrina. And let's go ahead, there's my structure right there. Let's go ahead and walk over here. I'm going to walk because you behave yourself, Mr. Giant. I see you. I'm going to walk because I want to see. We're going to be coming to the Navmesh bounds directly, and
we'll see if the girls all follow me across. And it looks like I should be here directly, and I believe, there we go, I should be inside of the cell right now, and the location is saying Purgatory Maze, so everything's good there. And the cell boundary is right there where that rock's at, just about. So we'll see. Yep, they are doing everything correctly. So let's go inside of the structure to see if everything is correct, and let's see if they follow me in here. That's kind of the idea. So we'll go in here, and we're walking inside of here, and we're gonna see if it works. And Tori followed me in. That's good. There's Ray Tasha. Yep, they're all following me in here. Alrighty. So let's run around here a little bit and get out here in the sun. Get back out in the sunshine. It all works good. Right. Oh, look. Okay, Mr. Wolves, you be nice. Alright, guys. That's going to do it for this tutorial. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, guys. And guys, remember, I'm doing a sponsorship drive for my YouTube channel. If you'd like to become a sponsor, look down in the description. You'll find a link to my YouTube gaming channel. You can go there and become a sponsor. Or if you'd rather become a Patreon, you can look down in the description. You'll find links for all that. Or if you'd rather give the channel a one-time tip, you can do that through PayPal, Streamlabs. Links in the description. Alright, guys. Until next time, remember to keep your sword sharp. Don't be a milk drinker. And always watch the skies, traveler.